I must ask you a few questions because I've got 12 good ones on famous characters and actors with mustaches. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be? And howdy, partners. Happy Halloween. Halloween coming up this Wednesday. I can't wait. And I'm so glad you decided to check out this podcast today. This is the Trivia with Bud show. Comes out every single day. If you like pop culture, if you like movies, music, television, etc., you are in the right place. And if it's your first time listening, you should hit subscribe so you get new episodes every single day. That's right. Some podcasts come out once a week or twice a week or once a month. This one comes out every single day. Most of the time at 8 a.m. Pacific time, sometimes a little bit later like today. But it's Saturday. I had to sleep in a little bit, right? Had a crazy night hosting some stuff. And Halloween is coming up next week. I have a mustache. I'm doing a live stream of this podcast right now so you can see it. I'll lean out a little bit. There's the mustache, and this is for a Bob's Burgers costume. Next week, the whole family and I are dressing up as the Belchers, so I have the authentic mustache for Bob Belcher. And I had a great Parks and Rec and office trivia night on Thursday at Ogopogo Brewing. We had about 45, maybe 50 players show up, and it was their first trivia night ever. They've only been open for like 4 months. And it was a ticketed event, so it went really, really well. And I had a full beard that I've been growing all month. And we did a round about Ron Swanson. So right before we did that round, I shaved in the bathroom. I bought my electric razor and came out with the mustache. And some people were like, holy hell, what did you do? But I thought it would be perfect to start the Ron Swanson round that way. So I shaved mid-show for that. And this is kind of like I'm tripling up for this mustache use. I'll be using it for Bob next Wednesday. I did the Ron Swanson homage kind of thing. And then this Sunday, tomorrow, I'm hosting a Mario Kart tournament at Last Name Brewing in Upland, California. It's free, and it's before the Dodgers game from 2 to 4 p.m. The game starts at 5. So come play, have some beers, and we'll have 2 different TVs and projectors set up with Nintendo Switch's Mario Kart. We'll do some version of a little tournament for anybody who wants to play, and we'll give away some fun prizes. I was going to tell you about something else about Last Name Brewing. Nope, I forgot. Wednesday, that's what it is. Wednesday is Halloween, and we're doing a big costume contest at Last Name Brewing, so come check that out. Again, my whole family will be there. We'll be dressed as the Belchers. What will you be dressed as? If you live in Southern California and you want to win some gift certificates to an amazing brewery, come dressed up. We'll take a big group picture like we do every year, and this is the first year ever where it's actually on Halloween, so it's going to be a ton of fun. I think that's all the announcements I have for you. Let's jump into this round on 12 mustached men. That's what I was thinking about with this mustache. I'm like, there's a lot of famous people with mustaches. I am not one of them, but there are a bunch of them that you should know, and we're going to jump into those 12 questions on mustached people right now. Here we go. All right, here's question number 1 for mustached men. Here's number 1. What actor played a mustached character known as the Stranger in The Big Lebowski? Question number 1. What actor played a mustached character known as the Stranger in The Big Lebowski? Question number 1. Here comes question number 2. Kurt Russell plays a master mustached man, Wyatt Earp, in what 90s film? Question number 2. Kurt Russell plays master mustached man, Wyatt Earp, in what 90s film? What do you think that was? Question number 3. Daniel Day-Lewis plays Bill the Butcher in a movie that takes place in what state? Question number 3. Daniel Day-Lewis plays Bill the Butcher in a movie that takes place in what state? Question number 4. Dustin Hoffman plays Captain Hook in Hook. How tall is Dustin Hoffman? Question number 4. How tall is Dustin Hoffman? Question number 5. In Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke, name either of their characters' first names in the movie. What are their character names in the movie Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke? Name either of their characters' first names. Question number 6. In what movie does Tom Selleck play someone named Peter Mitchell? Question number 6. In what movie does Tom Selleck play someone named Peter Mitchell? Question number 7, which character on Parks and Rec makes Ron Swanson shave off his mustache in early season 4 of the series? Question number 7, which character on Parks and Rec makes Ron Swanson shave off his mustache in early season 4 of the series? Question number 8, Inigo Montoya has a mustache in what 80s film? Question number 8, Inigo Montoya has a mustache in what 80s film? Question number 9, the Winfield is a horseshoe-shaped mustache with long sideburns that Samuel L. Jackson wears in what film? Question number 9, the Winfield is a horseshoe-shaped mustache with long sideburns that Samuel L. Jackson wears in what film? Question number 10, Ben Stiller plays mustached villain White Goodman in Dodgeball. What is the subtitle for Dodgeball? Question number 10, Ben Stiller plays mustached villain White Goodman in the movie Dodgeball. What is the full subtitle to Dodgeball? 2 questions left on this mustached episode. Here's number 11. Danny DeVito voiced the Lorax in the Dr. Seuss film of the same name. What color is his body and what color is his mustache? Number 11, Danny DeVito voiced the Lorax in the Dr. Seuss film. What color is his body and what color is his mustache? And number 12, the last question for this episode. An Anchorman mustache legend Ron Burgundy tells Veronica Corningstone that she has an absolutely breathtaking what? Number 12, an Anchorman mustache legend Ron Burgundy tells Veronica Corningstone that she has an absolutely breathtaking what? All right, those are your questions for this mustached trivia episode. We'll be right back in a second with the answers. All right, we're back with the answers to the mustached trivia. Here's question number 1's answer. What actor played a mustache character known as the Stranger in The Big Lebowski? That was actor Sam Elliott. Sam Elliott, one of my favorite characters ever. From Roadhouse, Sam Elliott. Question number 2, Kurt Russell plays Master Mustached Man Wyatt Earp in what 90s film? That is Tombstone. Tombstone, one of those movies that I've never seen all the way through, and dudes everywhere yell at me about it. Number 3, Daniel Day-Lewis plays Bill the Butcher in a movie that takes place in what state? That, of course, is in the title of the movie, Gangs of New York. Gangs of New York. Pretty awesome Scorsese movie. Number 4, Dustin Hoffman plays Captain Hook in Hook. How tall is Dustin Hoffman? This was kind of a wild card question. It had nothing to do with mustaches, but he came up on a list of funny mustaches with his facial hair in Hook. And I was like, I wonder how tall he is. He is 5'6". Pretty short dude. Dustin Hoffman, 5'6". Question number 5, in Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke, name either of the characters' first names. Pedro and Anthony. So Tommy Chong is Anthony Stoner, I believe, which makes sense in that movie. And what's the other guy's? Cheech Marin is Pedro something. I forget. Number 6, in what movie is Tom Selleck play someone named Peter Mitchell? 3 Men and a Baby. That's a movie that I will always watch when it's on. And that doesn't really happen anymore because I don't have cable. I haven't had cable for like 6 years. So unless I pick to watch it on Netflix or something. You know when I would watch it? Like staying at my mom's in Chicago. Late at night, it comes on. 3 Men and a Baby, something like that. Number 7, which character on Parks and Rec makes Ron Swanson shave off his mustache in early season 4 of the series? I just watched this one the other day, getting ready for the Parks and Office trivia night. I was like, I'm going to watch a few Parks. I haven't seen it in a while. And I happened to watch this one. Tammy One is the person who makes him shave. She kind of brainwashes him. She's way older than him, and she delivered him. She was the candy striper who delivered him, if you remember that correctly. Tammy One makes him shave his mustache in early season 4. Number 8, Inigo Montoya has a mustache in what 80s film? The Princess Bride. He's out to kill that guy who killed his father with missing fingers. I forget. Number 9, the Winfield is a horseshoe-shaped mustache with long sideburns that Samuel L. Jackson wears in the film as Jules in Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction. Number 10, Ben Stiller played mustache villain White Goodman in Dodgeball. What is the full subtitle to Dodgeball? It is Dodgeball, a true underdog story. A true underdog story. I don't know why some movies always, they make an emphasis to have that subtitle. I don't know what that really does. There has to be a reason that movies do that. I'm trying to think of another one off the top of my head, and I cannot. But there's sometimes movies, they come out with it'll have like the title everybody knows it as. Kind of like Anchorman. Anchorman It's called Anchorman, but then it's like The Legend of Ron Burgundy. You could have just called it Anchorman, couldn't you? I don't know. Here's number 11. Danny DeVito voiced the Lorax in the Dr. Seuss film The Lorax. What color is his body and what color is his mustache? I may have asked this question in the podcast before. It's kind of familiar when I typed it out. But he is orange. He has like orange fur or whatever. And then he has a big yellow or blonde mustache. So that's what we're looking for there. And number 12, an Anchorman mustache legend Ron Burgundy tells Veronica Corningstone she has an absolutely breathtaking what? It is a hiney. That was the word for the quote to be accurate. You have an absolutely breathtaking hiney. I think he tells her that at the pool party towards the beginning of the movie. Those are your answers, everybody. How'd you do? If you have a mustache, I hope you did well. Hope you represented the mustache community well. If you don't have a mustache, you're probably doing society a favor. I'm excited for the day after Halloween when I can go back for people looking at me in the eye in public, like when I'm checking out at the grocery store. That's what I'm looking forward to. Thanks so much for listening to this show, and special thanks to all my patrons and supporters for helping me do this as a full-time career. Appreciate you guys, and welcome newest patron Greg Hines, who's been on the show doing some pizza trivia, if you want to go back and check that out. Greg lives in the Midwest, Iowa, Missouri, I think, maybe Missouri, and he is brand new to the patron family. All these people rock as well. Greg Hines, Carrie Moore, Manny Majarian, Alexis Eck, Earl Clark, Alex DeSmet, Sarah McKevitz, Simon Time, Jess Whitener, Jen Wojner, Kyle Bonin, Douglas French, Erica Cooper, Fiona Neville, Scott Buds the Scorpion, Brenda Martinez, Russ Friedewald, Luke McKay, Wreck My Podcast, Dan Papalo, and Casey Becker. Thank you guys so much for your support. I appreciate you so much. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody, for more Trivia with Buds. Cheers.